So thank you for joining me today. What we're going to do today is we're actually going to take one zip code out of Seattle and we're going to break it down because there's 46 zip codes inside of Seattle and it's a very big city. Not only that, but the metropolitan area of the Seattle-Tacoma is quite large, and King County also. So let's jump in. Let's get into the 98117 because this is Crownhill. I used to live there, and let's just jump in. Thank you very much. So if you're following along, this is Crownhill. There's 35,000 people that live in there, and the average income in that zip code, the median household, not individual, but the median household is $146,000, and this is according to the Census Bureau, and I have all that data in front of me right now. Now, I want to get into the actual home sales inside of this area so you have an idea, because we're going to come back to that number specifically, and let me just jump into it right now. So if you look at what's available for sale right now inside of the 98117, there was 96 homes as of yesterday when I pulled this information. There was 96 homes available, and there was a couple of double listings because also condos and single family homes sometimes get double listed. But what the price comes out to on available for purchase right now is $583 a square foot. And again, there was 96 homes, and on average, the time on market is 65 days. Now we're going to get into the September sold of 2022 versus the September of 2023. Now in 2022, there was 57 homes sold inside of the 98117. And the average cost per square foot came out to $579 a square foot, and the average time on market was roughly 25 days. Now I want to break down, though, in September, there was only 40 homes sold. So there was actually only 70% of the homes were sold inside of the same period of time this year versus last year. So that was a 30% decrease. Now we're going to get into the effectiveness of cost right now because I actually have that broken down too. But the average cost per square foot came out to $595 on the close home sales. And again, it was 31 days on market instead of 25. Now, when I averaged the two sizes together, I came out with an average sized house of 1698 square feet, and that is a 3-bedroom and 2.5 bath house inside of Washington, inside of the 98117, and that's a theoretical sized house, just so you have an idea, so I can do an apples to apples comparison. Now, the cost difference when I put those two together, it actually went up $27,000 this year from last year inside of September, which is a 2.7 increase in equity. But we're going to get into the rent side and also the purchase side, because not only was it only a 2.7% increase in equity, but homes sold slowed down by 30%. Now, if you were to come to me and you say, Victor, I want to rent this house instead of buy it, what it would look like, this 1,700 square foot house with 3 beds and 2.5 bath, it would come out to an average cost of $2,300 a month inside of this area. That is not a lot. But if you were to actually purchase this on a mortgage with $100,000 down, it would come out to $6,700, not including your taxes and your insurance or any kind of HOAs also. So what this means inside of this area, it's 286% more to buy inside of this area than it is to rent. Now, if you guys have questions on this specifically, you can get a hold of me. I want to actually show you one way you can get a hold of me is you can go to my website. It's victorashley.com. And also you can contact me just by using the information on the screen right now. But I wanted to go into the cost comparison for you, the versus rent versus buy. So you have an idea that it's 286% more inside of the zip code to purchase instead of rent. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, and it was a lovely working with you today.